So we're at the last round of the knockout stage. Let's see how things are going.
Let's take a look.
Okay, good morning and welcome back to the Pink Table. What we're going to do today is we're going to go over the tournament predictors so far, see how well we've done, and by doing so, we're going to be touching on last night's game. Sound good, Elaine?
Yeah, I'm quite interested to see how we fared because we haven't taken a look at this since we put it together. So let's see how it's doing.
So I can see here it says 57 points. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's green, so that's positive. It doesn't show us in comparison, which is kind of strange. But let's just go through the group stages. So Group A, Italy and Switzerland got through. So we got those two right. Turkey was a huge upset there, clearly. We had them a second. So we got 6 points from there. Belgium, Denmark, that was pretty good guessing. Finland, Russia, we screwed up there. Russia being a mistake. But look at Group C. That's pretty impressive.
Group C, we got spot on, all the way down to getting Austria, Ukraine right in second and third, which was tough at the onset.
Yeah. Moving down, England, Croatia, once again there. So Czech Republic being the surprise there for us. But I would say Group E was the biggest surprise for us. We fluffed that one.
Yeah, surprisingly, we got the group of death perfectly.
Mm-hmm. I think I'd like to hear how we walked through those steps, but I think that's pretty impressive. Even though I think it changed within the last 30 minutes of that last game, that group changed dramatically, so it could have gone either way.
Yeah, really, that group, if it was for one goal from either team, I think we would have got the whole group wrong.
Yeah, they're crazy. So I think that's not bad. I would say it's a pass. It's above average, I think, so that's pretty good. Surprisingly. Third place qualifiers, we had Russia, Ukraine, Slovakia, Portugal. We only got 2 of those, so c'est la vie. I think the ones that we missed out to are Czech Republic and
Switzerland.
No, Switzerland came through. So Ukraine? No.
Wales.
Oh, no, we didn't have Switzerland. Yeah, that was the issue. So we had Switzerland coming third, but we didn't think they were going to be a best third place team. Well, talking about that, we're kind of laughing about that right now because last night we all know what happened there, which we'll talk about now. So going into the knockouts, we have Belgium, Portugal. We were actually expecting that game, so pretty impressive. And Belgium winning, so that's awesome. We also predicted Italy, Austria, and Italy winning. So far, fantastic. Moving down, we were expecting France, Russia. So this was France, Switzerland, which last night, a crazy game, Elaine. Yesterday, actually, both games were amazing. Croatia, Spain, France, Switzerland.
Yeah, it was incredible to watch both games yesterday. After the Spanish game, I even texted you and said, I know we said 3-0 to France, but I'm feeling a Switzerland win. The way that Croatia had played really got me inspired, and I liked the attitude that I saw from the Swiss team. Even when they were warming up, you could see they were determined, they were ready, they were a unit, they were acting as a group, and that boded well. And the French were the complete opposite. They were a bunch of superstars with no real team spirit, no real game plan. Even if you take a look at their actual goals, compare the goals of the teams, like the Swiss goals are all beautiful teamwork. The French goals, Benzema's control and Pogba's shot are 2 moments of incredible brilliance. And even the second goal is Griezmann and Mbappe doing magic in the box, dancing through everyone. So all 3 of the French goals were moments of brilliance. The Swiss team, on the other hand, was a real team. And that was really exciting to watch them play. I thought they were done and dusted 10 minutes to go. And then as soon as Seferovic scored, I was rooting them on. And it was really exciting to see them win last night.
Yeah, when Rodriguez missed that penalty and France scored a quick double afterwards, I was done. Like also on the 3-1, I was about to change channel and just go do my own things. So it was really impressive to watch. And yeah, it's crazy. The individual talent on that French team is amazing. It shows you that if you actually have a good team, those players in big games can make a difference. But like I was saying, Italy against, obviously every game is different, and I understand that. But Italy against Switzerland, I think we conceded 1 shot on target, and the attack of Switzerland did not look threatening at all. Yes, France allowed Switzerland in so many times that it's crazy. Like, what was up with the French defense?
Okay, so I don't really know if it's completely on the French. Partially, yes. Like Deschamps went and changed formation at the first half. He went back to the old model at about the 40th minute, and you could see they started looking a lot better when they did that. But I don't think you can really put it so much on what the French did wrong. If you go take a look at the interview on Sky Italia with Remo Freuler after the game, I think he wanted to make it very clear, like where before even stating how the team played tonight, he said, I just want to make things clear, like the way we played against Italy, we got everything wrong, from the tactics to the mentality to we got it all wrong. He said tonight was the opposite. We got it all spot on. And he says, I don't want people to think of Switzerland as that team that got hammered by Italy. That was a really bad game to judge us by.
Okay, well, we'll see what they do against Spain. So we have France, Croatia next round, so we're not getting any points there. The only way we're going to get points here on this side of the table now is if, unfortunately, Belgium beats Italy, which is a possibility. But like the good thing for the Italy side, which obviously we don't want to hope for this because we want to see the best players on the field. But for Italy's case, yeah, it looks like De Bruyne and Hazard will not be starting against Italy. So clearly that's a good thing for Italy. It would be great if Chiellini gets back on so he can mark Lukaku. And it's going to be a fun game to watch. Moving down, we have Spain, Ukraine. So we had Spain to win that game. It wasn't against Ukraine. It was against Croatia, which they nearly didn't win. It was an 8-goal thriller yesterday. Spain are through. And today we have England, Germany. So we did predict this game, Elaine, and we expect Germany to go through. So we could actually get this right, which is pretty great.
I don't believe that's accurate, though, because if I'm not mistaken, doesn't Spain play against the winners of last night, against Switzerland next?
You're absolutely right. So Spain should be up here.
Yeah.
But so theoretically, even though Spain on the wrong side, we could get them to the well, we didn't predict them in the finals. So yeah.
No, I don't even know if we get points because they're in the wrong place now.
I don't think so. I think it just says view details. So it's going to come up with 0 points because this game is kicking off tonight at 9 o'clock, which is not England, Germany, but it is rather
Ukraine against Sweden.
Okay.
But my issue now is because we got England and Germany on the wrong side of the table, or do we have them in the right place? Are they supposed to be there or are they supposed to be on the slot above them?
Well, we did say England winning the group, and they did they not?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, and we got the group of death correct. So these two teams in the right place.
Yeah.
So we have to hope for Germany to win against England tonight.
Well, listen, we have Germany going all the way, so we could have a German-Belgium final, which is what we predicted, but hopefully it's a German-Italy final.
I'm quite curious to see our overall points tally, because it doesn't look like we've done terribly bad.
I'll show you the points right now. Then we had Netherlands, Slovakia. We messed that up. Netherlands could have won, but they didn't. They were De Ligt playing volleyball again. And then Turkey, Denmark. Denmark surprisingly doing really well. Turkey, yeah, they didn't even qualify through the group stage. So it's not been great. Points-wise, we have these 57 points. So if you can see the breakdown, we are sitting at this point. So it's 3 points for a correct prediction. Knockout stage is we got 2 out of 15 for the knockout.
Okay, wow. So we get extra, not many, but we get extra bonus points if we guess the teams that make the semis and the finals, apparently.
Yeah, nice.
You'll score 1 bonus point for each team you correctly predict to reach the semis or the finals.
Yeah. I would love to see how we're faring compared to...
I'm sure you can. What about hitting tournament predictor, the previous step?
Let's have a look. Nope. Let's try games. So here's the tournament predictor. Let's click play, view points. It's going to just take me there. Maybe it's at the end. Who knows? Anyway, with that being said, it's great games tonight, and let's hope the football of last night and the 2 matches carry over today.
Yeah, super exciting football happening today. Arguably the game of the first knockout round taking place earlier this afternoon with the English team taking on the German team. It's going to be a really exciting game. Both teams mirroring each other in terms of formation as well. So it should be very evenly balanced. I think both teams are going for the 3 centre-backs with that 4-man midfield that can transition to an extra couple of wing-backs when necessary, the 2 attacking midfielders and the striker up front. It's going to be interesting. Like I've said a few times this tournament, Germany seems to be lacking a centre-forward, which might come back to bite them in the ass a bit later. Whereas the UK team, for all of the pieces that they seem to have in all the right places, they really just haven't stepped up, in my opinion. Scoring only 2 goals up until this point. I don't know what you think about this game, though, Damien.
Yeah, as I think you saw in the predictor, we have Germany winning. I think Germany are going to win it. I don't know what to expect from the game because I think both teams either A, haven't performed to their full capability. Like Portugal against Germany, like Germany didn't look what I was expecting Germany to look like. But yeah, neither has England. So it's completely up there. I would say Germany will be able to squeeze this through just from experience of the players. But yeah, that's going to be a good game.
Yeah, quite interesting. I think it's one of the games or one of the potential matchups that gives you the most Premier League players in it. A lot of the German teams playing there or plying their trade in England, and of course the majority of the UK players or the England players as well playing within the Premier League. The other game later on tonight is, if you don't mind me saying, and no disrespect to either team, a little bit of a letdown. You've got Sweden versus Ukraine. I feel like the draw for this tournament could have been done a bit better, and we could have had a bit of an equal balance on either side. But I guess in the name of doing everything randomly, you can't really plan that out.
Yeah, I think UEFA actually got a lot of messages and a lot of complaints about how this was set up. I think the one side of the table is a lot weaker than the other, and I think this comes down to them squeezing in those best third place qualifiers. I think moving forward, the best way to probably do this is just to add another group and do so that there's seeds correctly in each group, and then therefore the games make more sense. Because yes, it's great that we have more teams that have qualified and Ukraine and Sweden have a better chance, but now yes, Switzerland did win, but that's also weakened that side even more. And it's just unfortunately how it's going. But listen, and also Holland being out, so right now the only thing standing in the way of England or Germany is England or Germany. If they win that, they have a highway to the final.
Effectively, they've got the Swiss to worry about, the Danish to worry about.
They don't have the Swiss to worry about. The Swiss are in Italy.
Correct. So it's Denmark to worry about, Croatia.
Nope. Croatia goes Spain. That was
there's another team though that side, because there's got to be 4. It's going to be the winner of Sweden versus the Ukraine. It's going to be the winner of England versus Germany. The Czech Republic with with Schick and co.
So let's see. That's how it pans out. It's going to be some interesting football. We'll give you guys an update as well on that. And then tomorrow, stay tuned for our fantasy teams and then our next round prediction.
Yeah, and if anybody has actually played this match predictor, please feel free to let us know what your overall score is in the comment section. We would love to get a feel for where we're sitting overall. It doesn't seem we're able to do so just from our side. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe the channel, and we will see you guys all next time on the Pink Table.